Hello there, how are you today? It's a beautiful Sunday morning here in Canada. It's cold. We've had over a foot of snow the last day or two, but it's sunny and the sun is just pouring in this window and making me squint like a son of a gun. But you know what? Too much sun is never a bad thing, so I'm happy. This is a new little game. Actually, it's not even released yet. This is just some early version demos sort of thing that you can get your hands on. Or at least it's very, very early access. I've downloaded several demos lately, and I don't think this is a demo. You can buy it, but it's very early access. Now, these guys are updating this game constantly. I've been looking at it for about a month, wondering about, whether I should be playing it or not. And I tried it during a stream one day, and it ran horribly, but I've noticed that it's like almost every time I log in there's something new to look at, and that's been kind of brilliant. Actually, it's quite nice. So this is just a little tutorial section. Now, the idea of this game is that humans have trashed the earth. The pun in this case is absolutely intended, because we have just polluted the planet to the point where it became uninhabitable, and they left. The human race just left. They went and started building on Mars, and I have no doubt that we're destroying that as I speak. But, because, that's what we do. So I'm just clicking the left mouse button, and that starts destroying this stuff. Now, I find this horrifying. You look at these piles, right? And they look like soil on the outside. And it looks like, well, it's turning, it's garbage. You can see the bits and pieces, this is trash, but it's turning into compost. Isn't that wonderful, right? That's a good thing, that the earth has tried to clean this mess up as best it could. But then you start breaking it apart, and you're finding all the plastic, all the stuff. Now, the space bar works. There we go, got it. On sucking up, this is like a bag of holding, or like a TARDIS vacuum or something. It's obviously quite a lot bigger on the inside, because it just starts to clean all this stuff up. So the premise is we have destroyed the planet, and apparently with the idea of there being no place like home. Oh, I can't do that yet. Okay, that's fine. We'll get to that. We will get to that. The loose trash like this, we just hit space and just vacuum these babies up. And you start rebuilding. This game is all about cleaning up and rebuilding. Just taking care of the planet, trying to find a decent place to live, survival here in this wasteland of doom that is left. There was only a couple of people. I've run into 2 people, I believe, in the game. NPCs, of course. And then you will get to one of these machines, and it's a recycler, and you're going to fill that up, and it's going to do its little thing. And this is very quick at the moment. I hit E again. I can put in another 50, and I hit E again. And I have played this long enough to realize that this is not the normal speed. When you're in game and you're filling up the recycler, it takes a fair bit longer than that. They're just training us at this point. Oh yeah, they take some time recycling normally. I hadn't realized before it actually said that. Okay then. And here's little earthy places, and as you can see under number 1, I hit the number 1 here to open that. And why is that not? Can I spin this? I can't spin this. But anyway, I'll click number 3, and it's lighting up. The green areas are the ones I can reach from where I am, and if I move over, I can reach these 2, and I can plant the potatoes that I found. And then the right mouse button will let me fill up, or let me water these if I have water. How much water I'm carrying with me is in the little, just above the action bar at the bottom. You see a little water drop. It now says 8 out of 12. And I can refill that by vacuuming up water into the machine. My little machine of awesomeness here. And then you can water these. I guess I didn't need to teach. They were teaching me, and I'm just going ahead of the game, which I actually did in the first place playing too. oddly enough. Now, when the potatoes are ready, you harvest, you hit the E button to have them harvest, and then you use the space bar to pick them up, which is the coolest, easiest harvesting ever. We all need one of these at home, I'm just saying. And then you can cook meals in here. We can take care of tamed animals. They will give us useful bits and pieces, which is kind of nice. God, excuse me. And that's a meal I can pick up. And now you see over at the action bar on the right hand side, it says I have one meal. I have one pot of awesome stew. And again, can I vacuum this? Come on, from here, come here, come here, come on. You can't jump in this game. There is no jumping. This is, oh, see, I could have used, if I hit that, I will pick that up. I could have used this box to put in the middle here and then walk over to vacuum. Well, I'm supposed to be able to walk over. At any rate, what you can't do is jump. There is no jumping. And I'm always trying. The big red button. Ooh, it opens a gate. And what is this? I don't remember this. I don't, and like I said, every time I come in this game, something has changed. I've only been in it, I'll be honest, like 3 or 4 times. But every time I've come in, there has been something new and updated. So I don't even remember seeing I remember the first big red button I saw, and I don't think it was here. I don't believe it was this. And then this toolbox, I mean, that's really good. You can put, things in there. I don't remember that either. Press E to use the ladder, and it brings me, oh, yeah, see, oh, I saw this once before and I nearly cried. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, there's a little pig down there trying to live in that. Oh. So here's some more information here. Click I or tab for inventory. Either one works. Your inventory is what you see down here at the bottom of the screen. And then there's got all of this information, which is always available here. It's quite nice. The whole changing ammunition. See, I don't even know about that, but we'll get to it. We will get to it. Damn. A fox den. Oh, I haven't seen a fox yet. I'm quite excited. Fox traps. Yeah, I will totally destroy those. Robots. Cube bots. A barn for robots. The Robot Alliance. Okay, I haven't done any of this either. I have seen chickens. I have fed chickens. Wow. Okay, and pigs, I don't know anything about them either. Peace pigs. Aw. Okay, it's extreme. Destroy a toxic trees and plant apple trees in their place. I love this idea. And cleansing waters. Oh, this is nice. Okay, this is totally a me game. I'm in. I'm gonna love this. And I'm Ellen. After all those years, you are back. Unfortunately, as you see, the valley is not as pleasant as it once was. Do you think? Really? God. Fortunately, now we have you. You always were the sharpest tool in the shed. I have everything planned. I have a list in my backpack. I'm totally behind this. I make lists too. Lists are great. I'm glad you are well prepared. Press tab or I to open your inventory. If you need help with anything, however, feel free to ask. I've done a fair share of farm work back when my age still allowed me, and I know my way around here. Oh, he sounds like me. Yes, let's see. What can we ask? Using tools, destroying trash. Stuff you can make on the farm. This one here. What do we have? How do I take care of the animals? Before you can tame them, you need a place to keep them, a coop for the chickens. Okay. So they can get full, so you might have to build a new one. Cool. To tame a pet, you need to give it its favorite meal. And how do I do that? Once tamed, the animals will have different needs, such as feeding, petting, or washing. To feed or pet the animal, you have to interact with it. Feeding will require and consume the appropriate food for each animal. Okay, animals are washed similarly to watering plants. If the animal is happy, it will give you something in return the next day. Remember that if the animal dwelling is destroyed, they will go wild again. Yes, I have more. I have more. There was others. Okay, robots. I know there are hostile robots because I have been attacked when I first looked at this game. Some robots are completely harmless and can recycle items. Unfortunately, most of them got stuck in trash. If you vacuum the trash off them, they will act just like regular pets. Okay. Well, we'll poke around. We'll poke around. We can always come back and talk to him if we need to do more. And isn't this just heartbreaking? Okay. There be book. Vacuum. Come to me, little book. Can I just get it this way? No. I has book. Oh, God. Oh, look at that poor little chicken. Good Lord. Unfortunately, isn't this exactly what we are doing to this planet? You know, the Pacific Ocean has the size of an island that's something like 10 feet deep of plastic, and under that is microplastic. As the stuff breaks down, it doesn't actually go away, it just gets smaller and smaller, and fish is full of it now, and animals are full of it now. We probably are too. And we wonder why we can't find cures for cancer. Good God. Kind of heartbreaking, isn't it? Can I hit this stuff? Come on, let's do this. There we go. Oh my God. Oh, this game is heartbreaking. You want to talk about building it beautiful, okay? Excuse me, God. This game may be the ultimate test. Can it really be fixed? There's a good question in there. That's a damn good question. Well, I came back from Mars, apparently, because there's no place like home. And Mars may have I'm sure Mars has a lot of wonderful things that I would like to know about. Ooh, did you see that sun change? The lighting there? That was wild and creepy. Oh, God. It hurts. I mean, there's trees around. It looks quite pleasant, you know, as long as you're not actually looking at anything. Oh, my goodness. Just look up all the time. Never look down. Oh, poor little chicken. Well, you got some room now. You can actually take a step without being mucked up in trash. Oh, you poor... Oh, look what's over here. Little plants. Hello. Oh, I fell asleep. Okay. Ooh, I slept in this. But why? I slept in this? Yuck. Man, we just left, didn't we? We just said, okay, we've made too much of a mess of this. Let's get on a ship and just go somewhere else and we can start over and do it again. Undoubtedly. Is there something in that? What is that? Is that like, it looks like cans of salmon or tuna or something. So what is this? I fixed it. I made the bed. Well, that's cute. Okay. Wow. Okay, this, you know, the sky looks relatively clear. Oh, I guess that's, I live in a treehouse. I totally approve. Holy cow, do I approve. This is wonderful. Man, I could totally live in a treehouse. Like, for real. When I was a kid, there was a movie, Swiss Family Robinson. A very, very hokey movie. I rewatched it recently. It's on Disney Plus, I think. And yeah, can I get this? Or is this just vacuumable? Okay. Sometimes I'm trying to hit things that don't need to be hit, I guess. Yeah, anyway, so I watched Swiss Family Robinson, and yeah, okay, I can understand why I liked it so much as a child. It's such a terrible movie. It's so hokey. It is so hokey. It's awful, but I can see why, you know, a 5-year-old me would have thought it was magical. But that tree house that they made to live in, yeah, I still think that was pretty epic. Yeah, I haven't outgrown that yet. I think that was pretty darn cool. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Hit, hit. Now this game runs absolutely horrible on this old computer of mine. It can get quite janky, so I'm not sure how much I'll be able to do of this until the new computer is sorted out. They still haven't found my case. Canada Post is doing what Canada Post does, and it's everything poorly. You know, with jobs situation and things like this, I think if I was offered a job at Canada Post, I would say no, because I would be ashamed to work there. I have turned down jobs, badly needed jobs in my lifetime, because I just couldn't, you know, agree with the practices or what the company stood for or what it did to the environment or whatever, and I think I would have to turn down a Canada Post job. See, those, they will attack. Yeah. See, these robots I knew about, and you pick up batteries, and I believe the battery actually says feed to robots, but that is not something I have done. I don't know how that works. There was another one hiding somewhere in there. Yeah, he's back there. These little fuel cans of doom is what they look like. There, shorted him out. I wonder if you can short him out if I spray water on him. Well, we're gonna have to try. Seems legit, right? Totally, absolutely. Wow, what a mess. Oh God, this feels good though. I mean, this is a very satisfying game. Yeah, no joke. I'm loving this. Look, there's green under all that goo. Oh my God, can you imagine the toxins though? Oh. It's a horrifying thought. Come on, little girl. Another book. 2 books. More books behind. I can't get them from here. Oh. Come on, get her done. There you go. Yeah, I'm actually really like, oh my God, every pile of trash that goes down just feels like a victory. This is wonderful. Oh. Can I get there? There we go. I wasn't sure if I could even reach that one. Oh, look at this poor little chicken. Just caught up in... Oh, look at that, Nick's behind us. Oh. I shall save all the chickens. I have a goal in life. One must rescue the chickens. The human race can leave, but I will rescue the chickens. Oh, good Lord, this is horrendous. We got a planting area there, don't we? Ooh, because you'd want to eat the food that was growing out of this. I hope this girl's got a strong constitution. Damn. Look at, oh, I have a potato. I have a potato grown on the trash of my ancestors. Oh yes, all the plastic must go. I got a survey from the government here the other day that I happily filled out, you know, talking about kind of what's most important and spending money and stuff like that. And yes, COVID vaccines, and yes, you know, seniors and people with disabilities and equality issues. And I mean, God, the world has got no shortage of issues. But it occurred to me, as it always does, that for all the issues we may want to rant and ramble and go on about, and you know, the world's got no shortage of angry people fighting for this, that, or the other damn thing. But without a world to do all that fighting on, I think we're kind of screwed. So I have to admit, I went with environmental things. Single-use plastic should be illegal, period. I mean, absolutely illegal. No, just do it. Just do it. Every company, manufacturing and stuff in the world by this time knows that plastic is a bad thing. If they have not started making the changes already, I don't think they need another 10 years to get that sorted out. I think that just needs to be done. Just suck it up and deal. If you haven't started making the changes, you know, dude, that is your problem. Just end it. Just pick a date at the end of the year and say that's how long you've got. If you were too stupid, selfish, self-centered, whatever, to just not start working that out, who cares? Apparently some constituents won't care at all. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just picked environmental stuff right down the road. All of it. Just lots and lots and lots of it, please. I need another tool to break those. I don't have another tool that I'm aware of. But I suppose there's going to be some place where I can find or buy one or do something. Or craft it. I haven't noticed any crafting stuff, but... I'm going to clean up this one yard. You know, when you buy a new house, or you move into a place and you feel like, you know, especially if it's a fixer-upper kind of thing, you know, you can sometimes look at the mess you've now created and just go, oh Lord, what am I going to do? Like, I don't even know where to start. And, you know, the whole buyer's remorse, or you just kind of get overwhelmed by a project that you've got in front of you. And, you know, you just pick one spot, right? You pick one room, and if you make that room happy and yours, then all of a sudden you've got, you know, you've got a haven, you've got a place to be, you've got a place that's safe, you've got a place you're happy in. Just work on the room. Everybody can do one room. We can all face that. And that's kind of how I'm feeling with this game. I want this, I mean, it looks like there's fence around us, although there's an opening there to our left, but just, oh, there's a thing. Shop! Haha. You just have to find it in the trash. But yeah, I'm going to make the 1 yard a place where I can take a deep breath and go, it's green, it doesn't smell, well, of course it's going to smell horrendous. Look what's around us. Oh, it's getting janky. Oh, okay, well, I did this again. I suppose one could just do something like go to bed. But, you know, if the game is just going to put me to bed, I'm never going to bother. You know that, right? It's terrible, but I'm never going to bother. It's like, I could walk back to bed, or I can just let you tuck me in. Oh, thank you, dear. Tuck away. They're not charging me 50 gold or taking me out of my own garden and actually putting me in bed like in Stardew Valley, which is just all sorts of disturbing, I have to admit. Okay, so I can't do these other things yet. So there is another book back there. That's good to know. Okay, so do we have this cleaned? Oop. Pick up all the trash. No trash shall be left behind. We shall vacuum our lawn every morning. All don't even vacuum the bedroom that often, but you know, I could. There we go. I have a potato. I have another potato. I guess I should have been watering these things, right? But I didn't. Although, look, there's even garbage left on the garden. It's tragic. Tragique. Okay, what have I got here? We have, we have many potato seeds, and we have more soil too. Let's put this down. I shall be able to garden. I am going to clean trash and garden and build it beautiful. I'm telling you, this game is me. Okay? This is my place in the world. I am very happy with this. 30 potatoes. Oh man, I love planting potatoes. First of all, I like the plant. I actually think they're kind of pretty. I like potato plants. But I've never in my life, this has never happened to me. I have never actually gotten into, oh, I've already planted 30, but I have more, right? I have never gotten to the end of a season where I had full-size potatoes to harvest, because when they're little, they're so sweet. They're so good, right? I have never actually managed to have a full-grown potato out of my garden yet. It's never happened. What I've done every year, and I used to garden a lot. I always water. I found this out completely by accident, but I think it was so cool. Look, I can vacuum up water through the hole in the fence. That was a mistake I made. It was so exciting. I loved it. So, yeah, I've never had a. So I would always plant potatoes. I always had big piles of potatoes planted every year, but then I'd eat them all when they were tiny and they were so sweet. And you put them in olive oil and you roast them in the oven. This is like candy. I swear, it's like candy. Water your plants every day. Well, I will try. I always try. Let's go find this shopping thing that you were talking about. Oh, another bug. We has bug. Bug. And there we go. Oh, look at that. We have a waterfall and green trees in this lovely, probably not at all fresh stream, but it's going to be nice at some point, isn't it? Ow. Not to be hitting me, bug. Robots of doom. Man, the state of robotics these days. Have you guys seen the videos? Robots dancing and stuff like that. It's been kind of freaking amazing, I gotta tell you. It's been amazing. And then, of course, you know, with programs that just teach themselves these days, you give them a job, they get it done. You put that sort of technology in these robots that can dance and move around and seem to be every bit as agile as we are. And I figure we got, what, about another 6 months before they take over? You figure we got that long? And you can see why Asimov, damn throat, tried to come up with the 3 laws of robotics, because any logical being that worked strictly on logic would take one look at us on this planet and would probably decide that we're just not that cool. Well, I wouldn't necessarily be happy to be, you know, have the human race slaughtered by robots. I'm afraid I could see their point. The guilt is real. Okay, so there's a thing we'll have a look at next time out. I've gotten my one little garden sorted out. We can get to what one assumes is as fresh as the water is going to get. We have planted our first crop of potatoes. We have saved 2 chickens. I am pleased. We've had a good run today. I think this is good. Like I said, I'm not sure how far I'm going to be able to go because the game is kind of rough running. It's very, very early. Like I said, it changes. It changes with every time, every login, there's something new going on. But it is a cutie, and I will play it for as long as I can manage because I think it's absolutely adorable. And this is me. We are going to build this beautiful. We're going to turn this whole place into something gorgeous. I'm thinking flowers and gardens and, oh, I have a lot of vacuuming to do, folks. A lot of vacuuming to do. Until I see you next time, let's try to live our lives happy. Clean up after ourselves, okay? Cut back on the plastics. Wear your mask. Let's behave so the robots don't get us. Bye-bye, guys.